I am Caleb the Toad. This is my Shining Goal, a new series on my channel that I will be doing. In this series, I try to beat towers in order to gain my skill. Welcome to Season 1 of my Shining Goal. And in this season, we will try to beat Thanos' tower, which is the tower all the way up there, as well as every other tower in Rings 1 inside of Ring 1. Let's start with Toast, shall we? I know I already beat it, but let's beat it again. Anyway, nothing interesting really to talk about. Yeah. I hope you enjoy this episode. So I already beat them, but I'm gonna record them now. I think I'll probably just try to gain skill. For like season 10, I'll have enough skill to do the rest of the towers. Imagine a find the markers version of Jato, like it's find the markers, but you have to find markers based on the towers. And they're scattered around the lobbies. I would totally make that. Problem is I don't have the access to any of the lobbies. Also, who noticed how cursed the stud texture looks? Like, Roblox made it so cursed. Like, look at the difference between platforms. Not that difference. Let's see, what's a good difference? Oh, this difference. Look at this difference. It looks so cursed. Wait, no, that doesn't look cursed. Wait, it doesn't look cursed anymore? Did they make it different? Because if I remember correctly, it looks cursed. Now, at some points, it can look cursed when two platforms are next to each other. They fixed it. Aww. Well, it was annoying to look at. So I'll give them props to it. But the stud texture has changed. So I guess that's the thing. Toast is very short. Pretty sure we all do this. It's also my 5th most hated tower on the entire game. Kind of extreme, but I'll explain the reasons for it. I am not having fun. Why I'm not having fun playing this right now. Someone, like, it's possible to beat this in 4 jumps apparently. Let me try to beat this section without jumping. Oh gosh. Oh, this would be a pain to do. You would have to go the walk, and then you would have to do a 2-step climb up, then this, then you would also have to walk. It's hard. Maybe I'll do that one day. Toast. Okay, you definitely have to jump for that, but not for those. The first jump of that higher up part.
I don't believe that you can only do this, that you're able to do this in only 4 jumps. I do not believe that. Like, genuinely, I don't get how you would be able to do that. Okay, this I get, that I get, you could do maybe that trampoline. Okay, this would have to be one of the jumps. That's the thing, this would have to be one of the jumps that you do. And then you would, I legitimately just failed this, bro. Like a fun obby, basically.
I made like a pie. Why did I not use the shortcut there? I made like a pie chart for Ring 1. I'll probably show it someday and explain my thoughts on Ring 1, like a Ring 1 review. Ring 1 reviewed. Because I had a pie chart for good, medium, and bad towers. Like, there are 3 sections that a tower can be awarded. Is it a good tower? Is it an okay tower? Or is it just a bad tower? And oh boy, the results of Ring 1 are extremely scary. Oh, they're so, if you check out, because bad is red, okay is yellow, and good is green. I want to show an image of the pie chart. edit, future me, put an image of the pie chart right here. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Well, that's the end of this episode of My Shining Goal. I hope... Oh wait, no it's not. Well, dear player, I want to thank you for how far you've come. You went through so many obstacles and challenges. I can't believe you pushed to beat the zombie. After all, it was made of simple bricks and complex scripts. Anyway, I want to thank you again for being here. It really makes my day that people want to play my games. Will there be more towers in the future to conquer? We will have to see. Alright. It's time. I'm gonna review Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials. Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials is a bad tower. I think we've all known that. But when it comes to my opinion on Toast, oh boy is it bad. I believe this is in the top 10 worst towers of the entire game. It's top 5 for me. I think the reason I hate this tower so much, way more than other people do, is because it just does such a bad job as a tutorial. And I feel like the reason a lot of people, I feel like a lot of the reason that some people don't even go through with J-Toe, at all, is because of the low quality of Toast. I tried to show 2 of my friends J-Toe, but one of them partially played it. And, gosh, it was just... Wow, it was just not a good, I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for that and Tower of Anger, they might have kept going, but no, because Ring 1 features such bad towers, I'm pretty sure that might be the reason why they just didn't keep going, and it's so annoying in my opinion. It's just sad to see how J-Toe screwed up, because this tower... and Tower of Anger make the game's reputation just not good. And I get you can blame Tower of Anger for this, but I don't feel like Tower of Anger really falls into the trap. Many people play Tower of Anger because Annoyingly Simple Trials isn't a good thing for them. And people don't even play Tower of Anger sometimes, and a good amount of the time they don't. So I feel like Tower of Anger isn't really responsible to be brung into this. But I do feel like Toast... as a tutorial, the revamp was definitely needed. The gameplay is not even good. It's, oh my gosh, it's so bad. The gameplay is not even good. It's just, and it does such a horrible job at the tutorial. There is one single part of the whole tower. There are 2 parts actually of the tower that are just, I have said all of this and I'm still, oh my gosh, there are 2 parts of the tower. I'm pretty sure you know one of them, that just secure this tower in the death spot for me. So, the first part, I'm pretty sure you know it, is floor 10. I'm pretty sure we all hate floor 10 simultaneously, and I feel like, gosh, it's a horrible floor, one of the worst floors. You could have had a final trial. You could have taught them multiple things. You could have taught the player multiple things, but no, you just have to waste it on a congratulations message, even though Ring 1 already has that, and it's likely going to be the player's first time that they ever see the Ring 1's congratulations message. It makes no sense, it's stupid, and I don't get it. It's so dumb. One of the worst floors I've played. And then we have the sign. There is a sign on floor 7 that says only 4 floors to go. Only 4 more floors to go, or something stupid. I don't even care. That sign legit, was so intimidating as a beginner. And it was so, it's still so annoying to see that sign. Because it's just, oh yeah, only 4 floors left. You'll be proud when you're on a really hard grind and you only have 4 floors left, and even for that, it's not the best thing in the world. Come on, I just don't get it. This tower is so dumb. It's just garbage. There's nothing good about this tower. None of the gameplay's good. There's so much filler that they could have used. in the sign floor 10. There's just so much in this tower, and ultimately this might be a stretch. I think this is the 5th worst tower in the game. It's so bad. It's the 5th worst tower. I don't know if I'll ever change my opinion. It's so bad. It's just boring. It's nothing. And I think that I gladly give this stupid tower a 0 out of 10. Nothing is good about this tower. Nothing is fun about this tower. Nothing makes me want to remember this tower. Nothing makes me want to look at the portal of this tower. The only thing I even come back to Ring 1 for are Tower of True Skill and Citadel of Laptop Splitting. Nothing. Okay, and sure, you could argue Tower of Heck, Tower of Killjoys, and Tower of Keyboard Eating, they're okay towers. But I wouldn't really consider, and Tower of Anger, that's an okay tower. But I wouldn't really consider them good and not something I want to come back for. It's so annoying, it's so dumb, it's so frustrating. That Ring 1 is so, loved just because it's nostalgic for some people. And then the people who it's not even nostalgic for, still like it anyway? Why do you like it? You hate half the towers here, so what's the point? Sure, not all the bad towers are that bad. Tower of Rage isn't that bad. Tower of, Impossible Expectations, it's not that bad, and actually very loved by the community. I don't agree with it, though. But then you have stuff like Madness. And I don't know, is Thanos Tower an okay tower? Yeah, I'd count Thanos Tower as an okay tower. But you have stuff like Madness, Screen Punching, Stress, Neat, and obviously annoyingly Simple Trials. This tower gets a 0 out of 10, and I will never go back on that. Maybe I'll go back on that, but for now, I think there is nothing good about this tower. Nothing. That was a long rant, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, listening to me complain about Tower of Annoyingly Simple Trials. That will be it for the first episode, the pilot episode of this series. Now, say goodbye.